I'm going to do something pretty crazy. Maybe even a quadruple backflip. I don't know, man. I don't know. Seriously, but 21 likes, that's the goal. If we hit it, hell yeah, baby. Let's get into it. So, all right, maybe you guys already know. How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, coming back at you guys again with another CS video. Today, we're going to be going over something funny. Something really, really funny. So, yes, you read the title, right? Yes, my girlfriend did scam me. Now, let me tell you about this. Quick reminder, subscribe if you haven't already. But, okay, so, my girlfriend, Riley, you guys know her. We've been dating for like 2 years, or almost 2 years. And she scammed me, man. So, let me tell you, I've gotten her some cool skins. I got her Quadmft Fade. I didn't just straight up buy it for her. I got her a certain knife, and then we traded up for it. And then got her another knife. We traded up for it, blah, blah, blah. But she has some nice skins. Now, speaking of that, she also really enjoys case hardens. She has an AK-47 case harden that she likes a lot. Like, she loves it. She also, she doesn't really like case harden knives, but she likes her AK-47 case harden, and she also likes 5.7 case hardens. She also uses the 5.7 quite a bit. So, let me tell you. So we were making a video. You guys probably saw it maybe a little bit over a week ago, and I won a StatTrak factory new 5.7 case hardened. Now, if you guys are into CSGO and you understand CSGO skins, you'll know that that skin's pretty freaking expensive. Maybe about 40 bucks. 40 bucks for a StatTrak Fact New 5.7 case hardened. Also, on this 5.7, it's not just gold with a tiny bit of blue. It actually has a blue tip, which puts it at about 50 or 60 bucks. So think about that. That's a $60 5.7. So Riley, of course, when she saw this 5.7, she said, "Oh my gosh, Caleb, please let me borrow it. Please, please, please. Bag. Caleb, please let me borrow the 5.7, please." Of course, me being the sucker that I am, unfortunately in love with her, I let her borrow the 5.7, whatever. I've let her borrow skins before. I've let her borrow my knives when she wants to, whatever skins she wants to borrow. I'll let her. Keep in mind, she literally lives a few streets away from me, and we've been dating for 2 years. And this happens. I give her the 5.7, the StatTrak Factory New 5.7 with the blue tip, worth about 50 or 60 bucks, and she just won't give it back. She scammed me. I traded to her. She says, "Nope. Hey, Caleb, I didn't ask to borrow it. Caleb, you said you'd give it to me." She scammed me, bro. She took it. It's gone. Literally no chance. She literally stole it. I don't have a 5.7 StatTrak Fact New anymore. Gone. Yeah. So I'm out 60 bucks, and she is plus a StatTrak Factory New case hardened 5.7. So plus for you, Riley, plus for you. If you guys couldn't tell, obviously this is a joke. It's serious because it actually did happen, and she does have my 5.7. She quote unquote scammed me, but obviously nothing's wrong. It's a joke. Whatever. She did scam me. She took it. I don't care. I kind of knew when I was trading it over to her for her to borrow it, I wasn't going to be getting it back, at least for a long time. And now it's great to hear that I'm never getting it back. But still, all right, Riley, if you're watching this video, screw you. But let's talk about this scam. That when this happened, I was on Twitch, obviously twitch.tv/Quadmft. Riley and I stream every day. She tells us, or the chat tells us, not she, excuse me, the chat tells us, quad, because I for a while I've been saying, "Riley, you scammed me for my 5.7. The chat's like, "She scammed you. You should make a video about her scamming you." And boom, right then it clicked and popped in my head. I thought of this scam where people will, this one gets to me. This one gets to me because it's so easy to fall for. So easy, especially if you're naive and you're younger and you have these skins and you don't have the best skins. Maybe you have a $50, a $60, a $70 knife or something like that. I don't think most people would do this at all with like a StatTrak Quadmft Tiger Tooth or anything like that worth like 500 bucks, but still. So this is a scam that's really common. It's probably happened to you guys. Also, I forgot to say in the beginning of the video, please go down in the comment section below and tell me some scams that have happened to you. Tell me some scams that are on the come up, that have been tried on you, that have worked on you. Tell me all those down in the comment section below. I'm really interested. And if I do end up using your idea or talking about the time you got scammed or the time you almost got scammed or your friend almost got scammed, I'll make sure to credit you guys and show off your comment in the video. So tell me that down in the comment section below. I'm very, very interested. So let's get on with it. So this scam is one where you'll basically just be playing CSGO. Now, this person playing CSGO originally actually has the intention to scam you. It sounds weird, but they really do. So you're playing CSGO, you get in a matchmaking game, you're talking on the mic, you're having a good time for once, surprisingly, and whatever, like Nova 3 matchmaking. You're just playing and you're actually having a good time. You guys are winning. You end up winning the game, and you kind of throughout the entire game having like low-key having a good time with this other player, with this guy. Typically you say, "Hey man, let me add you," because people do that. You add someone when they're good, you do good, you're talking, you have a good time, and you just basically become friends with them. That's happened to basically everybody. That happens to basically everybody on Steam. That's how CSGO works. Not saying the matchmaking always puts you with the coolest people that you want to add to your friends list, but It does occasionally. So it happened to quote unquote whatever this guy. This story's happened a lot of times. I don't have any specific one that I'm telling, but I'm telling you how the scam works. So they basically befriend you for a while. They're your friend for a long time. You know, you're on their friends list for a few weeks. You play some matchmaking games. Maybe you start up like a CEVO or ESEA team with them. Maybe you just hang out in a call with them on Discord. You really become their friend. You don't have to be super close, but you know, you play a couple CSGO matchmaking games with them here and there. So you guys have got that in mind. You met them in a random game. They became your friend because you guys, you know, whatever, had something in common, or you both did really well. You ended up winning and you had a good time. And then they spend time with you. They sort of low-key are gaining your trust the entire time. And the reason why they were somewhat, whatever, quote unquote, nice to you in that game and became your friend or had a few things in common with you is because they saw that you have, I don't know, what's an example, like an M9 Blue Steel. You had an M9 Blue Steel Battle Scarred or something like that, like a $90, $80, $100 knife. You had one and they want it and they're going to take it and they're going to get it. So they befriend you, blah, blah, blah. We already went through all that. They do that. And then they like ask you, they basically ask you to borrow it. Now this would obviously set off an alarm in most people's heads if somebody on their friends list asked them to borrow it, but God, there's so many people who have fallen for this. People being naive will trade it to them because they, oh dude, he was my friends for months. People won't just do this over like a 2, 3, 4 week period. People will literally do this for 6 months. People will add you with the original intention of scamming you, and like whatever, write your name down or save your Steam profile link or something like that, or just go around checking their friends' inventories and find somebody to scam. It's sad, but they do that. So they basically ask you to borrow. That's a simple way. That's one that a lot of you guys probably wouldn't fall for, but you know, there's a good chance you could fall for that. So you say, Quad, I'm not gonna fall for that one. Nobody ever would. I'd never let them just have my knife or borrow it. I don't care if I've known them for years online. They're not taking my knife. Well, maybe you've actually taken, like, let's say, for example, this is the more extensive and a lot more possible one that you guys could scam or fall for, because I know a lot of you guys who watch these videos are on top of the scams. You've seen all my other CSGO scam videos about how to avoid scams. So if you guys want to actually go on my channel and click on that playlist and check out the other CSGO scams, I think I have 7 or 8 of them that you should listen to if you have skins, because it's really worth it and you're going to save yourself in the future from having to rebuy your skins or just losing them in general. So the other part of the scam, besides them just asking to borrow it after befriending you for a few months and being your close friend, is actually, let's say this whole time, which this is probably going to happen as well, because when you play CSGO with somebody, you're probably not going to be playing over those 3 months. You're not going to play solo with them every time. Maybe you're going to invite your friend from school, and that's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that you invite somebody that you know in person and you would sincerely trust. So if you go to school with somebody and you've known them since the 3rd grade or something, and you're a freshman in college, you're going to trust them when they want to borrow your knife. I know I do, and I know I would. If I have somebody that I've known my entire life and they want to borrow my knife, of course, not necessarily just talking over Steam, but not everybody takes that precaution. And you know, my buddy says, hey, you know, whatever, can I borrow your knife? I'm trying to play with it, or I'm trying to show off to my friends or something. And you say, oh, of course, bro, here you go. You let him borrow your knife. And little do you know that you know, those couple times that you talked with that one guy you met in matchmaking and your lifelong friend, sort of like don't take this in the wrong way, but quote unquote a 3-way. You guys were all talking and hanging out, playing CS, whatever, playing other games, just being friends. That entire time he had that target, and he knew that you knew him IRL and you would trust him. You knew him in person and were really, really close friends with him, and you would trust him with your knife. He actually, what he does is he'll change his profile or his Steam account to have the exact same profile picture, the exact same username, look extremely similar. Probably, if you're that dirty of a scammer, probably talk really similar to him, say things about you that you know, if that ever does come up, talk like him, act like him, have his profile picture, have his name. And you being, you know, this isn't just, they're not going to always strike when you're your sharpest. This may be at 3 a.m. when you're really, really tired. This may be at whatever, when you're intoxicated. I don't know. Seriously, you may not be at your sharpest point, and you may be saying, oh dude, yeah, here, just borrow my knife. I don't care, man. Just give back tomorrow or something. Because you trust you trust your friend you've known for 7 years and go to school with every day. You trust him. But in reality, you don't. Because that's not him. That's the guy that you befriended for months in matchmaking who changed their profile picture and changed their name and now knew everything about you to act like your lifelong friend. and screwed you over. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that story of people getting scammed by people that they've known for months in matchmaking and have, like, quote unquote become their friend for so long, and all they had to do was become friends with you and think you're probably not the only person they're doing this with. They probably got 7-8 other people lined up doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. While you were playing CSGO with them, they were hoping that whatever you introduced your friend, or your friend to them, sorry, you introduce your friend to them, and then they can slowly develop a relationship with you three, learn enough about you, learn that you know him in person, that he's been your friend for a really long time, or whatever reason you trust the person you've known for a long time, and then he imitates him because he's already on your friends list. Keep in mind, you already have that guy that you've been playing with for a long time on your friends list, imitates your friend, asks you for your knife, you say, fuck yeah, dude, I don't care, you're my homie, and I'm going to school with you tomorrow, and if you scam me, I'll punch you in the face at school tomorrow, whatever, don't do that, but whatever. And then it's not him, and then you call your friend on your phone, bro, give me my knife back, why'd you block me? It's not him. He says, what? Hello? Wait, what? I didn't ask for your knife. I don't have your knife. I'm not even home, bro. I'm not on Steam. I played CSGO in 4 days. I'm not on. And then, oh shit, it clicks, and he goes to your profile, or he goes to his quote unquote profile when it was really that fake friend you met in matchmaking. It's GG, no re over. Your knife's gone, and you thought you just gave it to your buddy that you'd see at school tomorrow. In reality, you just gave it to the guy who you'd been befriended with for a month, 3, 4, 5 months, and just fucked you over. So, kind of shitty. This is definitely one of my least favorite scam. Not that I have like a favorite scam, but one of my least favorite scams that I hate hearing about people getting scammed by. I've probably read 10, 15, 20 comments, even in my Twitch chat, people saying they got scammed by their friend that they've known for a while, and I ask them, do you know him in person? No. Well, probably shouldn't have trusted your knife with them unless you really just don't care, or you're really close. I don't know what it takes, man, but seriously, it's hard to trust anybody. Don't trade your knife over, or at least when you're trading your knife to somebody that you think you know in person, call them on the phone, do something, talk to them in person, go do it at their house on your Steam mobile authenticator app. Just make sure that person is who they say they are, even if you think it is your longtime friend. It could be one of your other friends that you met in a random matchmaking game, pretending to be them. So always do that. Always be careful. That's really a major key. You're not going to get scammed if you're always careful. That's really what it comes down to. So just be really aware and be cautious and triple check. Seriously, triple check. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Click the thumbs up if you did enjoy. That does help me out. Subscribe and join the Quad Squad if you guys haven't already. We are absolutely grinding to 120k. We're almost at 116k, so every subscriber counts. Make sure to do that. Join the Quad Squad, aka the fam. It's been your Koi Bottom FT. And if you made it to this point in the video, go down to the comment section below and comment the word friend, FRIEND. Comment that. I'll try to reply to everybody. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for chilling. It's been Quad 95,000.